Welcome to Park Profiles, a series where we meet fascinating Park University community members. I'm your host, Chief Strategic Communications Officer Eric Bergrud. Today, we are joined by a 2019 Park alumnus who earned a graduate artist diploma, Mickaël Lipari-Mayer. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So can you describe what it was like growing up in Paris and when you first knew you wanted to be a pianist?
I must get back in time a little bit. I think I was around maybe 3 years old, actually. My parents were not musicians, but I grew up around listening to music. My mother did piano when she was played piano when she was younger, so she kept listening to classical music. And my father is from Sicily, and so I often listened a lot of Sicilian music. Anyway, one day I am watching the television, and there is a concert going on, and I remember it, probably not perfectly, but the way I remember it, I'm alone sitting on the couch looking at the television, and it's a pianist playing at the Royal Albert Hall in England, and I just couldn't understand why this man was in the middle of the stage alone and nobody was talking. So that was very curious to me, and I thought, okay, he is like waiting in front of this gigantic beast and in front of a few thousand people, and there is just silence. So what's going on? And then he started to play, and I think that really caught my attention. So I started asking to my parents, I think I'd like to start playing piano. And they were like, you're a 3-year-old, what do you know, you know? And then eventually for my 5th birthday, they gifted me a few piano lessons. So they're like, okay, we'll give it a try. And then that was it.
Your educational journey took you to Montreal and then Park University. What attracted you to Park's International Center for Music?
All right, so I was at the time working on my master's degree in Montreal, and I knew after my master's degree I would probably look for another teacher. I had talked about it with my teacher at the time, Dang Tyson in Montreal. And actually, it's a very fun story. One day, I'm practicing in the University of Montreal. One friend comes by, and we, at the time, listened to pianists, as we do. And he told me, you know, this pianist we listened to a few days ago, Berzad Abdourahimov, I've seen a mini documentary about him, and it says that he's actually a student in Park University in the International Center for Music, with Stanislav Yudienich. I'm like, Stanislav Yudienich, isn't he the Clyburn Prize winner? Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. And I go to talk to my teacher there, and I said, do you know Stanislav Yudienich? And he, yes, I do. We are actually close friends. My teacher in Montreal actually came here to give a masterclass and a recital, and they knew each other very well. So I decided to just come here, visit, have some lessons with Stanislav. And yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So how did your time here at Park University prepare you for your musical career?
Oh, well, the ICM and really focuses on performance a lot, as well as developing the chamber music aspect, so like soloist and chamber music. I had a lot of time here to practice. We gave weekly recitals, even if it was not for a lot of public sometimes, but we just kept doing it and doing it. And we had an immense support from the teachers. So it was about learning, getting prepared to play, learn new repertoire, just collecting tools. Yeah, I think it was about it.
So you've been quoted as saying, being a pianist is a lifetime mission. Music urges your whole being to express itself, to communicate, to share the beauty it witnesses. How have you continued your mission since completing your graduate artist diploma here at
right.
2019?
Yeah, okay. I think the first thing is try to develop projects, so like play programs that are very close to my being. So, for example, I have a duo with a friend, a singer, Manon La Maison, and I actually included in a program we're going to present in November some Sicilian songs in our program. So that's something that's really part of me, and that's always something I'm trying to focus on when presenting new programs. That's for one thing. The second thing I think has to do with education, actually. I think we as musicians have a responsibility in preparing the next generation of public. That's why I am now working at the conservatory in Paris. And I think even though we might not only teach to people that are going to be professionals, it's also very important that we just share our knowledge of music and love for music with amateurs. And so that's also something I think that continues to help me go on my mission.
So your answer leads me to my final question. What advice would you give young artists interested in studying at Park University's International Center for Music?
Come here. It's great. I think it is a place where, so how should I put it? Not in a bad way, but we know as musicians we need to make some sacrifices. So that means invest a lot of time in practicing, and this is a place that can help you do that. This is a place where you will be supported, where you will be taught by amazing teachers, and you will have the structure not to, I don't know, waste time on anything else, but focus on what you come here to develop. What else? Get a car, go to the jazz clubs. They are amazing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's terrific. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us today, Mickaël, and best wishes for continued success.
Thank you for having me today.
And thank you for watching. We'll be back again soon with another episode of Park Profiles.